All right. What's up, everyone?
Good evening, everybody.
It's a slasher, camp slasher
Yeah.
themed trivia this
Hopefully, everybody's
Friday
enjoying
night.
themselves at camp.
I'm very sorry about the announcement that we had to make. I know Uncle Pete's relishing the fact that he gets to take all of my campers,
Not the
but
way I wanted to win, but you know,
it's a participation award, and that's because I got us locked out of our cabin. And the camp bylaws state that if you don't have access to your cabin, you cannot compete in the Spirit Award. These things were written a long time ago. I don't make the rules. I just have to enforce them. Apparently, the mess hall is not considered an appropriate venue for a cabin to operate. So it's temporary. It's just for this year. It was my bad.
there's
You
always
know,
next year.
those locks were paired to one person, and I got us locked out. So it takes a special person to manage that. Anyway, we got 15 questions tonight. We have a jam packed evening. It's a double feature of the chopping block. It's Night of the Living Scarecrow 1 and 2, hosted
Fun
by.
movies.
Yeah, they're fun movies. And the writer, J.D. Fagelstein, is actually like. Fagelson is about an hour up the road from me. So I've met him.
That's
We
cool.
tried to get him for an interview, but he was busy. He didn't respond. So he's probably just screening my calls, as everybody else does. But he's a cool dude. He wrote some episodes of the Twilight Zone, the one in the '80s, the remake series,
Who's
and
hosting that?
he also did Horror High. He wrote Horror High, and I filmed a special featurette segment on the Vincent release of that, where I interviewed him. So if you bought the Vincent copy of that, I made the special feature where they interview
That's cool.
him. So uh, but other than that, it's going to be Poppy Butterington is hosting the first movie, and then Malvolia, the Queen of Screams, is hosting the second movie. So it's going to
Yeah,
be
it
a
was fun talking
fun
with her on
time.
those of you guys who made the roundtable on Wednesday.
Yes, go back and watch it if you missed it. The campfire was dope. We were only supposed to really run for an hour, and we ended up running for 2 because we were having such a good time. So that was a lot of fun. Um,
Had you
but
guys
with
enjoyed a
that,
talent show? Uncle Pete dancing, making a fool of himself for you guys.
Uncle Pete getting us demonetized because we can't play the damn dinosaur song. That was special. So we may have to put up a separate version of
But
that
it's
because
funny
we
because I
might get a
never got
copyright
it.
strike.
It never popped for me on YouTube.
It's probably because probably like
Because
if
it
your
was like
channel's
in the
not big enough.
background.
Yeah, well, it's in the background. I kind of thought it would pass at first. It didn't get flagged until today. So
Oh
it actually
wow,
was okay for like the first 12 hours, and then it came back. It was like, no, 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 no.
those damn
So
Denver the last dinosaur people.
yeah, else freaks out there. All right. So I've tweaked the settings, and hopefully the latency is better tonight. It seems we're only about 10 seconds off.
Okay.
So we'll
Nettie wanted me
see.
to dance to Right Said Fred. Hey Shan.
Bro, we would definitely have gotten flagged on that. So maybe next time we'll have to strip the audio out of the public version and then post the real version in like Discord. We might just do that. We might,
You
I
guys
might
got
I might
some
blank the audio out and we'll put the real version back in
you
Discord just
guys
so you
got
have
some
it.
deep takes into Uncle Pete this week. Me on the Jerry Springer show 20 plus years ago, and me dancing to Denver the last dinosaur. This is open book this week.
I mean, the Jerry's a classic though.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I
That's
was happy to transcribe that
a
off of the
lot
tape
a
for you.
lot less facial hair and hair on a
Just baby Pete.
a baby Pete. Yeah. That's before I was an uncle.
That's before he was an uncle.
Before Uncle Pete. I was just Pete.
And I do love how the Preston thing has become a wild goose chase for you all during camp. It was like Uncle Preston. Somebody called Uncle Pete Uncle Preston by accident in the chat like 3 months ago, and we've just been using it ever since because it was hilarious. Like somebody legitimately thought Uncle Pete was Uncle Preston. So
I think we've already willed Uncle Preston and Shelly into existence.
Uncle Preston and Shelly are definitely when the night when all the trivia questions are incorrect and we refuse to acknowledge they're incorrect. That wasn't me. That was Shelly
Um,
and Uncle Preston.
And you may even get a return where they're going to ask questions like, "What number was Uncle Preston thinking about when he wrote this?"
I'm thinking of a number right now. What is it? And thank you so much to all of our channel members and Patreon members. This topic was actually voted on by you. So if you are a channel member, you get to vote on our theme trivia topic, and it is Camp Slasher. We're going to have 15 questions. They're going to be pretty difficult. It's a lot of Camp Slasher movies, and they're not all Friday the 13th.
People are already putting answers in.
And all you got to do is type the number in the chat. That's all you got to do.
20.
That's all you got to do. Type the number in the chat. Don't type the number in the comments. Type the numbers in the live chat. And do it as fast as you can come up with the answer, because there's a little bit of a delay, but it should be much better tonight.
Well, wait and copy, because you're going to run out of time.
Yeah. So, in Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland, Angela kills a character using what unusual object? Was it a propane tank, a lawnmower, a fishing rod, or a canoe paddle? And just type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat if you're new.
I thought it was a football. I thought it was a football bat, but
if you are new, say that in the chat. We'd like to give you a shout out. Yeah. I'm tired of all you regulars, blah blah blah. It's Sunday and Joseph and Nettie and Summer and Mama Bear and Jay. Okay, Sick Jim. That's a new username. That's a new one. Sick Jim, cool. Welcome. I've seen Teresa. Scooby's she's been around. I wonder if our friend Gravy Lord's going to come and pitch
It's been here before, and I think they just came back.
So Scooby's been around. Kai doesn't usually participate unless it's summer camp. So welcome, Kai. I wonder if Phantasm can be bothered to actually answer any trivia questions. Mm-hmm. No, you've been on it, Annie.
Well, we have a few seconds. I watched the movie together today. I did not like it.
You didn't? I haven't seen it yet. Oh, wow. But you saw Weapons, right?
No, I haven't seen Weapons yet.
Okay.
But I did not like Together.
I've seen Weapons, so.
I got tickets to go see me and MJ are going to go see Toxic Avenger tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I might try to go.
And I got my tickets for The Long Walk. Get your tickets. That movie's going to be awesome. Walk.
I'm super excited about that one. Yeah, it sucks. YouTube is laggy.
I think you and I may need to do a video on that movie there, Shelby.
Which one? Long Walk? Oh, yeah.
Long Walk?
We should do it. We should do a deep dive. If the Halloweeners don't beat us to it.
All right, campers. Which summer camp horror film features a group of teens being picked off one by one after a seance? Twisted Nightmare, The Forest, Man, or Camp Dread? What was that film? A lot of summer camp ones out there, but this one, they're picked off one by one after a seance. Twisted Nightmare, The Forest, Man, or Camp Dread? I think because both of us have read the book, The Long Walk, and we're both going to go see it recently that Saturday.
I've been rereading The Shining, and I got through like 4 chapters last night, so I was like really tearing into it.
That's when I need to sit down and read that one. I'm reading Salem's Lot right now because
I forgot how slow it starts, but it's picking up. I finally got past everybody showing them the hotel, and they're actually now there, so it's starting.
Yeah, we'll think of some ideas for The Long Walk. Deep dive.
The Shining. Get the shine, boy.
It was Twisted Nightmare. Camp Dread, I think I made up or something. It was Twisted Nightmare.
Nobody's getting 100% tonight.
I haven't seen Joe in the chat, so I don't know if he's going to fact check me.
And look, it's our friend.
We just got the first 2 questions. You still got time to jump in.
You got time, and there's only 6 seconds of lag tonight. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. Next question. In Madman, literally with an N, Madman, the legend of Madman Mars states that saying his name aloud will summon him. Where do the campers first do this? Is it when they're swimming at the lake? Is it when they're in the mess hall, which we just got kicked out of? Is it at the campfire, or is it at the cabins? Where do they mention his name aloud first? They may have mentioned it aloud in all these places, but they mentioned it somewhere first. And that's the technicality that we so viciously strive for here at Horror Trivia. I think somebody used the description. Oh, damn. what was somebody was saying in Discord? We're vicious with our specificity on these
Well,
questions.
you got to make.
Dude, it's got to make it. Come on.
Yeah, if like 3 weeks in a row you guys are getting 9s and 10s for winning.
Oh, Patrick's yelling at me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yes, sir. Insane pedantry. Will you like it, or else you wouldn't come back? I wouldn't have to remind you on Discord to show up to trivia Sunday because you wouldn't be so busy. So thank you for joining us. I'm not in. Well, I am in trouble with camp administration, but that's kind of how we got our patrol taken from us. But no. This is good trouble. This is good trouble. I'll tell you. I'll tell you all later. We'll have a halftime.
In the Final Girls, really good movie. What is the movie within the movie that Max and her friends get sucked into? Is it Camp Slaughter, Camp Dead, Camp Bloodbath, or Camp Blood? Pretty good movie.
Camps.
But what is the movie within the movie in the Final Girls that the kids get sucked into? Camp Slaughter, Camp Dead, Camp Bloodbath, or Camp Blood?
Bruce is not dead. What a vicious rumor to spread. Like, Kai, that's not nice. Bruce is just Bruce. Bruce and Phantasm are in the running for the most complaints and least effort expended in camp, though. I might start giving out a Bruce Award every year for the loudest complainer that does the least. But no, Bruce is not dead. He's just dead to us because he's probably just sleeping somewhere on camp and we don't know where he is. Well, it sounded like you were trying to spread a rumor, Kai. So
no. Most of you guys got that one. Camp Bloodbath. Now, I hope they make a sequel to the Final Girls because when they go to the movies, it's a double feature. They're seeing Camp Bloodbath and Camp Bloodbath 2. So I know there's room for a sequel.
There's always room for camp sequels. I mean, come on, there's like millions of these, right?
Yeah,
that's why we have so many questions to ask. So,
exactly.
He is not missing. Counselor Bruce is on staff. He's still drawing a paycheck. He just wasn't assigned to camp this year, not our session. Unfortunately, he has retained his job. He's one of the few that gets to keep their job consistently and not do any work. The 1987 camp slasher Twisted Nightmare features a killer who is revealed to be what? An alcoholic counselor, a possessed camper, a ghostly groundskeeper, or a deformed brother hidden at the camp? Which one is it? And Elena, there are no aliens. Again, there's no need to spread fear and panic and unfounded rumors. Camp is completely safe. That is why we've been moved out of the mess hall and into Cropsy's Corner, because there's proper security controls on the doors and windows at Cropsy's Corner. The mess hall is not that locked down. And again, Lunch Lord Dave is pissed off at us for, putting socks in the fridge and stuff. So, come on. Have some common sense.
And Shan was saying, how about a slasher called Telephone where people whisper secrets and if you hear it wrong, you die?
That sounds like an A24 movie.
People suck at communication, so a lot of people would die.
That sounds no one knows
how to listen.
A24 could turn that into like a really crappy art house film somehow.
Yeah.
It was a deformed brother hidden at camp. That is the killer in Twisted Nightmare. You should watch this one. It is bizarre. It's like Basket Case, but at summer camp.
You get 2 Twisted Nightmare questions tonight. I mean, you guys didn't think we were just going to do what film did Jason get his mask?
Yeah, I think, we've done that before, but that was Friday the 13th trivia. So,
who played Jason Voorhees the most?
Maybe we can do that as a watch party. We'll watch Twisted Nightmare if y'all want that.
What is Angela's birth name? Sandy, Robin, Peter, or Paul? Angela.
Carrie, tonight's a special night.
I'm not even going to tell you who Angela's from because you should know.
You should know. Carrie, we usually start at 30 after, but this is themed trivia. We got extra questions and more stuff to talk about, so we have a little bit extra time.
Yeah.
That's the normal time.
But
this is once a month.
Angela's birth name. We should have put one of the answers as what? What is Angela's birth name?
What? Honestly, missed opportunity. I actually feel bad about that now.
Sandy, Robin, Peter, or Paul?
None for you.
Yeah.
New slasher's name is what?
There's going to be a character named What and none for you.
What? It's the inspector. What? Inspector what?
Like what? I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, A24 would probably execute better than Blumhouse, but they'd both be steaming piles somehow, but in different
Blumhouse
ways.
would have like spikes coming through the phone to kill you if you got it wrong or something.
And then A24 would just be way too cerebral for a telephone movie. They'd be like, oh, it was actually the calls were inside your head the entire time and you were just depressed.
Yeah, right.
Peter is Angela's actual given birth name. Her twin's name was Paul. His twin's name was Paul. I put Robin and Sandy, though, because they could be like girls' names and boys' names, just like Shelby.
I think the A24 film that pissed me off the most is The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
I didn't even bother because it was pretentious. I want to see the Unicorn movie, though. I think the Unicorn movie probably is like treading the right line of funny and creepy.
In Summer Camp Nightmare, what is the name of the duo that sing beef, 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 beef bologna? Is it the Hunks, the Horn Dogs? Shelby and Uncle Preston.
Those guys suck.
Or Beef and Meat.
Beef and Meat was their nickname in prison.
Great film starring Chuck Connors. Really good film.
Chuck Connors.
I loved him in Tourist Trap.
How many times do you get to mention Chuck Connors?
I think this was like a made-for-TV movie because there's not much blood or stuff in it, but Summer Camp Nightmare is a blast. And a duo sings Beef Bologna, Hunks, Horn Dogs, Shelby, Uncle Preston, or Beef and Meat.
I hope somebody picked Shelly and Uncle Preston because we know that's the real answer. Beef Bologna sounds like something we would make. Oh, you punks. It was
the Horn Dogs.
You punks.
No one thought Beef or Meat or Shelly.
That's all right. We already got a 100% wrong question. I'm happy. Yeah. You can take all your 100% right questions you want. You can't get 100% overall tonight. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah. See, Shelly and Uncle Preston, their number one single is Beef and Meat. That's the trick.
Beef and meat. Beef and meat. That's what Lunch Lord Dave was serving 2 days ago, but now it's tofu.
It is. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on YouTube.
The Canadian summer camp slasher Camp Slaughter from 2005 has a unique narrative twist. What is it? Is it that the he killer, is an immortal native spirit? I've lost a lot of first letters today. The entire camp exists only in a dream. The camp's on cursed land, or the camp is caught in a 1980s time loop. Which one is it? Which one of these bad things happens to the people at the good people at Camp Slaughter?
Movie more coming with some facts. He's like, it was a real song by the band Fear, and the song, of course, was called Beef Bologna. Yeah, it's totally lip syncing. They got the guitar and the bass, but they never hit the strings.
It's called Friday Night Horror Trivia, not Friday Night Fact Checking. So,
yeah, it's a funny scene. Actually, I was looking. I rented the movie. I thought I was renting Summer Camp Nightmare, but I rented Sleepaway Camp because it was like 15 years since I'd seen it. So that's how I ran into Sleepaway Camp, not knowing the ending. So Summer Camp Beef Bologna got us to Sleepaway Camp. For me.
I guess I'll pause it real quick. So here's the message that I'm supposed to read from our gracious sponsors at KMK Enterprises. And that is that we have been busy around here. And we're going to share some exciting news with you soon. Can't yet, but let's just say some papers have been signed, some paperwork's been done, and it's not just in the bathroom. And your nights are about to get a whole lot longer here on Kings of Horror this fall. That's all I'm allowed to say. I'll give you one more hint. You probably know about them. You've probably seen them. You're going to see them again. Good stuff coming to Kings of Horror. So, very, very exciting. We've been working on this for a while. So, excited. Cannot wait to share official news, but very exciting stuff. Not ritual sacrifice. That is not cool. We do not condone that. KMK Enterprises does not do that. This is real life stuff. You're going to like it.
Cool.
You're going to like it. If you like the chopping block, you're really going to like what we got coming down the pike.
In the Spanish film, that's exciting. In the Spanish film Summer Camp 2015, what is the source of the infection that turns counselors violent? Toxic mushrooms, a rage-induced plague, poison food, or an ancient curse? Spanish film Summer Camp from 2015. There's an infection, but what is the source? Turns the people violent.
Joseph, you are closer. You are closer than you may know.
Toxic mushrooms, rage-inducing plague, poison food, or an ancient curse.
Again, no ritual sacrifices allowed, especially in Cropsy's Corner. I am not in charge of Cropsy's Corner. Uncle Pete is, but I'm advocating we don't do that. Do not do that. It was not allowed in Romero Row. It was not allowed in the mess hall. Stop feeding the raccoons. Behave. We got 2 more nights here. Please, for the love of God, behave.
We don't want a repeat of that 1 year, so we just can't.
What? We don't talk about that year.
No.
Legally. Again,
it was a rage-inducing plague. So.
It was the Plagu.
It was the Plagu.
The Plagu. Stop feeding the raccoons. And KMK is very upset with the tragic circumstances of 2022, but they will not be repeated. Cannot stress that enough. You all need to let that go. That is old news.
Don't mention Grogoons.
No. Grogoons is a banned word.
Yeah.
Do not mention that. No ritual No, we were not allowed to do ritual sacrifice in Romero Row. I will be making both cabins accessible to each other. So you're about to be in trouble. A lot of people are about to be in trouble. Okay? Don't make me do it. In The Burning, what household item is used to prank Cropsy, leading to his disfigurement? So the janitor before he turns into Cropsy. Was it a gasoline-soaked rag, firecrackers, a kerosene lantern, or was it a candle and skull prop? What ends up causing him to have his tragic accident that makes his skin all burny and sad and angry?
Really good special effects. They're terrifying.
It really was pretty horrifying. Clearly fire was involved. So do with that what you will. And it's what started the chain reaction. What happened to cause the fire? Remember the scene in the movie, please. It was the candles in the skull. Remember, they pranked him by putting the candles in the skull with the worms and stuff, and then he got scared and he fell into the boomies. So the kids didn't set him on fire on purpose. They scared him and he knocked the fire into the boomies. That's why you don't store flammable materials inside of a sleeping area. We have health and safety codes for a reason, people. And we do follow the rules here at Camp Co. So Kai, put the gasoline up.
Yep.
Can't take that into Cropsy's Corner. You got to leave it at the mess hall.
Guys, I think doing so okay. You're doing pretty well tonight. Killer Camp was originally produced in which country before airing on the CW in the US? Was it our Brit friends in UK? We got some players out there. Japan, Canada, or Australia? Killer Camp was originally produced in which of these countries before it aired here on the CW in us? The United Kingdom, Japan, Canada, or Australia?
Those aren't real places.
No.
Never heard of them. Definitely never been to Australia. That's not a real place.
I've been to Japan, Canada, and Australia. I haven't been to the UK, but I've been to all those others. Lived in Japan.
I've not been to Canada. I went to Niagara Falls, but we didn't go to the Canada side.
I went. We went to. Can't remember where it was. There's so many.
I was supposed to go to Calgary to work a convention, and I didn't want to go because it was like the winter, and I didn't want to get stuck. So
it was our friends across the pond in the UK.
You know, they call it a pond, but the Atlantic Ocean's a pretty big pond. I don't remember finding snapping turtles in the Mariana Trench, but whatever.
Kangaroos are not real either. So
They aren't.
I've never seen them.
Marsupials are, well, I mean, you can't prove they're real. Nothing on the internet's real anymore. So, especially not horror trivia. So,
we could be AI right now.
Matilda the boxing kangaroo is the only real kangaroo. Yeah, they say the Canadian side is cool. Well, it's because you're on the top of the falls. I get it. I would like to do both so I can get in my barrel. But in offerings in 1989, the killer John Radley is essentially a ripoff of what other killer? Is it a ripoff of Michael Myers, Madman Mars, Jason Voorhees, or Cropsey? They were definitely late to the game here, and they didn't even try, which is really funny because it's not a horrible movie.
Carrie and Cat are friends up north in Canada.
They're Canadian. We didn't say Canada wasn't real. We said Australia wasn't real. I have yet to see a commenter from Australia, and we're going to require documentation if you claim you are. So I've sent stickers to a lot of you people, and those addresses are not in Australia. So never seen a kangaroo and Spider-Man in the same room. I've seen a kangaroo and Uncle Pete in the same room, though. But kangaroos aren't real. Again, can't stress that enough. It was a shameless ripoff of Michel Mieres. It was pretty bad. It's pretty. I mean, he did everything but wear the Shatner mask. I mean, if you've seen it, it's not a horrible movie, but it is.
I've never seen it. Now I'm gonna have to go check this out.
It's like a Michael Myers goes to Camp Crystal Lake, is what it feels like. It's not bad, but it's like, man, they could have just done like a little bit more and made it less obvious. They just ripped off. Yeah, and the music's even Carpenter-esque, which is really funny. It's like basically Michael Myers goes to summer camp. It's the Michael Myers versus Jason movie we never got.
What real camp served as the filming location for the original Friday the 13th? Camp No B Bosco, Camp Manitoba, Camp Forest Green, or Camp Black Bear? This real camp was a filming location for the original Friday the 13th.
Sunday.
Camp No B Bosco, Camp Manitoba, Camp Forest Green, or Camp Black Bear.
The killer in offerings is also very lumpy. That is true.
They say, yeah, baby, while killing people.
Yeah, baby. Now that would be good. Somebody walk around in a Mike Myers mask killing people. That's good stuff. That's my favorite scene in Baby Driver, I think, was when the idiot bank robber got Mike Myers instead of Michael Myers masks.
Adrian King told us when we were... Oh, pretty cool.
Way to name drop, Movie Morgue. I have friends, too, and they're not coming over tonight.
Yeah, but it was No B Bosco.
No B Bosco.
Camp Forest
Real
Green.
camp.
That's what it was called in part 6.
Come on, people. That's the movie camp name, you silly billies.
Black Bear's a diner up the road from me. Pretty good.
Camp Manitoba is a place where some scenes from Camp Co may or may not exist from. Fun behind the scenes fact there. So Nettie with the spiritual pick. Cat, what are you doing? Send a response in. You still got 2 questions. The 1983 slasher, The Final Terror, featured which actor before they became famous? Was it Keith or Sutherland? Was it Jason Alexander? Was it Daryl Hannah? Or was it Bruce Campbell? Somebody popped off after this, but this wasn't really what catalyzed the thing. And yes, Movie Morgue, it's a real Boy Scout camp, and it is still open today. I would like to go to it. That would be fun. Imagine having your Boy Scout camp being like the Camp Crystal Lake. That's pretty dope. The amount of
but you think
kids
today actually would give a crap unless you're like an old counselor?
Well, I'm saying, like, I'm sure there's some really cool like patches they've done in the past that have like the hockey mask and stuff on it. There's always there's so many great like scout camp badge designs. Like that was like the whole thing. You wanted to go to a place that had cool swag so you could put it on your gear. So it's all about the flex. Oh, you nerds. I thought this would trip up more people.
Yeah, I thought.
Daryl Hannah. Congratulations. The 80s called. They want your memories back. Nerds.
Yep.
Damn. We tried, okay? We tried. I thought that would get some people.
I think, let me see, we got one more question. I think the winner is probably going to have, I'll say 11.
You think they got 11? Yeah, they did better than I thought. I think the winner will have more than 10 for sure. I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say 10.
Who's hot Sunday? Summer Camp Nightmare. The killers are what? Campers trapped in a cursed time loop. Campers staging a violent uprising against counselors. A masked killer posing as a camp nurse. Or a demonic presence summoned during a campfire.
These are all bad things. Don't do any of these things at camp, please.
Yeah.
If you can help it.
Nightmare. What are the killers? Campers trapped in a loop. Campers uprising against the counselors. A masked killer posing as a nurse. Or a demonic presence summoned during a campfire. I just watched this movie this morning.
It's a good one. It's a good one. And
yep.
Now that you can't answer anymore, I must stress that you should not ever do this. This is definitely not allowed and not warranted at Camp Co. So don't do it. We should never use violence against our counselors. That is not nice. It's not very cash money. So.
And I shouldn't say this, but security measures are in place, so it would not behoove of you.
I don't think you better pull it off, man. Trevor keeps this place locked down. You do not want to engage Watchdog
Sunday, relax.
Protocol.
Sunday, don't be starting up a revolt.
Yeah, Watchdog Protocol ain't no joke at camp, people. So do not. They got some weird stuff. It's for safety, but I ain't testing it. Okay? You all shouldn't ask questions. You should just have fun. And that's what Joseph did tonight.
I can't see. That's pretty
casually. He has 12 right.
12. Okay.
Well, we had a two-way tie. Movie Morgan, Joseph tied, but Joseph won the random tiebreaker. Sunday showing up.
Always showing strong.
Reminder. Callie and Sunday with 11. Patrick with 10. Kai with 10. Elena with 10. Summer with 10. Had a lot of high answers here. Teresa, Scooby, Nettie 9. Carrie 7. Good showing. Cat, which you remember to answer, got a question right.
Joe's a
sick Jim.
Joe, a serious contender.
Joe's running away with it. Joe's 100%.
Joe knows his
in the lead. I mean, I think he's ahead of Jay again. Jay won like 2 weeks in a row, but Joe. I
think they have like 5 apiece or like 6 apiece.
Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I have this updated. Let's see. We'll get a tally here. By my records, which are always subject to how fast I update these. Let's see. Oh, wow. How did I miss a month? Whoopsie. I'm not up to date.
Don't worry, Cat.
On my last count, I've missed 4 weeks in a row of updating the winner, but at my last count, Joseph had 3 wins and Jay had 4. And I'm pretty sure they've both won at least once or twice in this past month each. So it's neck and neck. I'm pretty sure Jay's got 5 wins, and I'm pretty sure Joseph has at least 5 wins. So
yeah, I think they both have 5 if I had to guess.
I think they both have 5. I feel like that's right, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's
everybody else. Movie Morgue, Sunday, Callister, Patrick.
You've been in the running.
It's doable.
So, it is doable. I mean, Scooby, if you get 10 on a regular trivia week, you get 100%, which we don't allow anymore. So we'll have to investigate those answers. But hopefully the latency was a little bit better this week. Tried to tune it up a little bit as best we could. But I think there was some other stuff fighting us the last couple of weeks on the YouTube side. It's been real jank with getting stuff uploaded and the ads and everything. It's been like crashing stuff. It's been wild. So
well, we're glad you didn't work Friday night. They tried to get you to work on a Friday.
I mean, all you gotta do, Elena, is just this is your job now. You do Friday night trivia and you tell them this is your job, and they should.
I legit told my job. I think on the 12th they need a shift covered. I was like, I'll get you from 11 to 4 because I legit said because I've got a horror trivia, and they're like, okay.
I think
I'm here for you guys.
I think Gravy. I think that's how Gacy got a bunch of people over at his house too. It's free cocktails. And then he buries you under the tiki bar. That's hospitality. I don't care what you say. But yes, your job on Friday nights is trivia, people. You should be here. You should be here with us. And we've got about 8 minutes before the festivities continue. We have, again, the chopping block with Poppy Butterington presenting the first night, the Dark Knight of the Scarecrow movie, and then Malvolia, the Queen of Screams, presenting the second Dark Knight of the Scarecrow movie. I think the first one is worldwide and the second one's North America only. So sorry about that, our worldwide viewers. Tomorrow night's movies are both worldwide. So I expect to see a lot of folks in the chat.
I think we got Dr. Show tomorrow night.
We got Dr. Show and Cathode Ray tomorrow night. They're making their debut on the chopping block, and you got to meet Dr. Show if you were here for the campfire on Wednesday. But
good time.
Good stuff. And again, be sure you are staying posted because when we can finally officially announce it, it's new this week. We finally got the paperwork done. Big time fun coming to Kings of Horror. Big fun if you were a fan of 90s hosted movies. That's as far as I'm legally allowed to. There's a few network television 90s hosted movies. That's as far as I'm willing to give you. So very excited. Very excited. So,
I don't even know. So hey, I'm excited. I don't even know.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. We're very excited.
I have theories, but I'll talk to Shelby one-on-one about that.
Some of you are closer than you know at guessing, but thank you all.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
I hope you had fun at camp. I'm sorry again, Romero. I'm sorry about the whole lockout thing, but stupid locks, man. The stupid locks.
I don't know, Patrick. I don't know how I don't know.
It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
To be fair, Shelby found out he could say something mid.
That's what the text message was. So
yeah,
that's that was late breaking news. You thought the announcement before the trivia was important. It was. I am your camp counselor, and you should trust me.
Shelby is still the head counselor.
I am still in charge, but you are report to Uncle Pete directly if you have questions, and he will forward them to me as needed because I'm going to be needed to help wrap up things here at camp. And again, there's a lot of accusations in the chat. I would not be reading into things. That's ridiculous. I mean, replaced? Who would do that? That's crazy. It's crazy.
Nonsense.
It was a simple lockout, and they can't get the Citadel people to come fix the locks. Like, okay, cool, whatever. We did this at training before camp, and somehow I think it just screwed up. Okay, it's a new system. Stuff happens. I mean, it could have happened to Cropsy's corner for all I know. So I mean, it's just a bug. Just a bug. There's nothing untoward about that. So reading is bad. Don't read. Yeah, I'll double stamp that. Is there anything else?
We're showing movies, so you don't have to read.
Yeah, you don't have to read. There's captions, but I don't know how to read them. Just turn them off. Don't ask Ollie. Ollie's busy. Ollie put together the radio for you, so you're welcome. Even though some folks believe that the radio doesn't tell you anything. I would disagree. The radio is a great source of information. You should always listen to the radio every day for news at camp and entertainment. So you are such conspiracy theorists. It's crazy. It's a summer camp. Like what? Nothing bad has happened at summer camp. Did anything bad happen to you all? I don't think so. The worst thing that happened was we got locked out and had to live in the mess hall for 3 nights. That sucked. Okay.
Yeah, but you were right. All the food. I mean,
yeah, but we were taking all of our bathing is from the kitchen sink, and the amount of hair that Lunch Lord Dave had to pull out of the trap in the sink, he was not happy. And yes, it was mostly my hair. So sorry about that. And no, we aren't stealing Ollie's job. Ollie is gainfully employed. And we do not steal Ollie's possessions. Ollie does not have anything to steal. I made sure of that. He pretty much just holds up in that broadcast cabin until I go in there and upload the videos. So You all are just a bunch of felons. That's what I'm afraid
I
of.
know, trying to start uprisings and everything.
Just 3 years of camp and you all
Conspiracy
become
theorists.
criminals. A bunch of complaining, kleptomaniac felons. I don't know. I mean, I haven't even had a drop of thirst up this season. It's crazy. It's just I don't know. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. But you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the chopping block coming up in 3 minutes. So we will let you take a pee break and grab your snacks and your drinks and come back here at 9. I think this will redirect, but it may not. I know sometimes it doesn't always redirect, especially since we redirected into this. Sometimes it doesn't let you chain them. So check it out. No uprisings.
Yep.
No uprisings.
See you guys
no
in the chat.
Report to Uncle Pete. And we will see you for chopping block tomorrow night as well and closing ceremonies. And get your merit badge stuff into me ASAP. Cool. And we will see you.
Good night, everybody.
See you in the